I just getting ready to. I just getting ready to. Yeah.
All right, welcome to SMRL's Truck Series at Texas. It'll be a great race here tonight. Let's see, do we have anybody on the track yet? I don't believe we do, or we might because I screwed up coming in here. So, what we will do is sit here and listen to some music while we wait for times to come in. We got times coming in, so let's go through these. Um, Lupe Gonzalez, currently your pole sitter here, but Shane Pippola right behind him. Last week's winner, Shane Pippola. Let's do a rundown of the points really quick while we wait. Excuse me while you pull these up. Rundown of your points. Al Smith Jr. Who is Al Smith in the game or in the race tonight? Al Smith is not here. So the point sitter is not here tonight. Shane Pippola is second place, 1 point behind. So expect to see Shane leading the pack next week in points. AJ Hamill currently third place. Justin McDuff is in fourth. Brad Hicks fifth. Blake Haynes sixth. Billy Howard seventh. William Lee in eighth, and Paul Zota ninth, and Jay Dubuque in 10th. So they've only got 2 races down here, so one race could make a big impact on the point standing. Should be an interesting race here tonight. As Lupe is still your your pole sitter here. As we wait for qualifying to finish up here, we will take a step back, listen to some more music. Alright, well, the grid's not working, so hopefully get a rundown, and I believe Lupe Gonzalez will be your pole sitter here tonight. Let's see. Lupe Gonzalez will lead the pack here, and I believe that is Brad Hicks in second. It is Brad Hicks in second, Shane Pippola third, Blake Haynes in fourth, 70 of Rob Whitmore in fifth, and I believe that's a 48 of Adam Baker in sixth. Can't really get an idea of who is where at this moment. Let's see, can we pull up? And it doesn't help either. And it looks like a couple of cars are not gridding here. Or that may be myself, I'm not sure. It should be moving here shortly. I believe that 2-minute gap is almost up. Here we go. All right, let's start getting some of the qualifying positions here in a second. As actually, I believe they have one lap to go, so we'll get right into the race most likely. Sorry about that. Pace car will dip in, and Lupe Gonzalez will bring him around to the green flag here at Texas. And the green flag is out. You see, Shane Pibla had a huge jump on there, and Blake Haynes drops to the bottom. And Brad Hicks is left to dry on the high side. And eventually will find himself back in 5th place, drops from 2nd to 5th, first corner of the race. And that's how much the bottom line is going to matter here tonight. It looks like most of the field is going one by one, getting single file. We do have one car back here, the 36 of, I believe that's 36 of Nate Anderson, who now will find himself on the inside line trying to pass Rob Whitmore. He will make the pass. Great start by these guys here tonight. 115 laps. Could be a great race. And it looks like Blake Haynes is making a move out front. Did not get around Shane Pippola though. And it looks like the front three are already separating themselves from the pack. One rookie mix in there, Shane Pippola. And Blake Haynes makes contact with the wall, drops to the bottom, no caution, keeps it together, and will not lose a position. Loses a lot of time. Adam Baker trying to make a move around. And he will complete the pass on the front stretch. Adam Baker in 3rd position now. He's got to get down to fend off Blake Haynes for making a move. '36 of Nate Anderson still back here battling. Billy Howard going to try to make a move on the inside, try to pass up. Nate Anderson looks like he clipped the apron there. Loses all of his momentum. Will not make the pass. Actually lose a position to the 99 of Paul Zoda. And we got a truck on the wall. A word on who it was. Was it Sean Curry? Nope, it was not Sean McCurry. It may have been Aaron Cummings. And Blake Haynes is starting to fall backwards. I don't know if that damage is starting to catch up with him. And Lupe Gonzalez now out to a second lead over Shane Pippola. And Lupe has definitely taking control from the start of this race. Expect his domination to continue. Behind him, we have Shane Pippola and Brad Hicks battling for second position. I don't think that's Brad Hicks, though. I think we have a lapped car mixed into the front pack already. I believe that's a 28 of Joshua Thornton. It is. Oops, wrong button. Let's see, can we get... Does it say he's a lap? There we go, one lap down. 15th position. First car, one lap down here tonight. We'll go back to the front here as Lupe Gonzalez continuing his domination. We got somebody into the... It looked like Billy Howard clipped the wall coming out of 2 there. Was able to keep together and we stay green. Little bit of movement from Blake Haynes. No contact though. Everybody stayed off of each other. Went 3 wide for a second. No incidents though. And you have to imagine Blake Haynes is waiting for that caution to come out or his first pit stop so he can use that quick repair and get that damage repaired because he has fallen way back since then. Not a lot of action going on around the track at this moment. As everybody's pretty much made their smaller packs and not much movement within those packs. Adam Baker currently running fourth position. He is about 4.5 seconds back from the leader, though. So that gives you an idea of how much distance Lupe Gonzalez has put on everybody. Go to Shane Pippola, who's currently running second. He is 1.2 seconds behind the leader. And we got a battle going on back here for seventh position. Nate Anderson going high, Billy Howard going low. Trying to make the pass, but does not quite get it. And we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to ride along with Lupe Gonzalez, your current leader, as we go to break. All right, we got on lap 22 of 115 here tonight. Let's do a rundown of where everybody sits currently. Lupe Gonzalez, your leader after 22 laps, has led all 22, or has led 21 laps so far, and he is still got a second lead on Shane Pippola, who is in second. Brad Hicks third, Adam Baker fourth, Rob Whitmore in fifth, Paul Zota sixth, Kurt Davidson seventh, Nate Anderson eighth, Billy Howard ninth, Blake Haynes 10th, Shane McCurry in 11th, Jeff Glockner in 12th, William Lee 13th, Aaron Cummings in 14th, and Joshua Thornton in 15th, one lap down. And I believe Kurt Anderson made a move to 7th position. Kurt Davidson to 7th, Nate Anderson drops to 8th. We got a good 3-pack here between Brad Hicks, Joshua Thornton, and I believe that's 48 of Adam Baker. And they are battling, Brad Hicks and Adam Baker battling for 3rd position. Joshua Thornton one lap down. Adam Baker's got the bottom line and will take 3rd position. And Shane Pippola started to make up a lot of time on Lupe Gonzalez. I have to wonder if Lupe's tires may be giving out, as Shane is now under a second behind him. And at one point, I believe he was 2 seconds behind. Adam Baker, though, is still 4 seconds back from Shane. So he's almost 5 seconds back from Lupe. Got a long ways to go to make up some time. But all it takes is one caution. And Shane has cut it down to half a second now. Let's see just how close he is. He is getting really close to Lupe. Lupe has to start, I believe it is 35 to 45 is their pit window. So we should start seeing pit stops anytime now, and you have to imagine that pit stop will determine if Shane can catch Lupe. And caution's out. Let's see who was involved in that. Shane involved in that. I'm not sure who was involved in the caution. As Billy Howard's a lap down. Let's see if it was Billy Howard involved. Joshua Thornton spending a lot of time on pit road as well. No, he's not. I'm not sure who it was. Events. Was it Aaron Cummings? He had a little bit of damage. See if I can rewind this a little bit more. Okay, that's... I'm not sure where the accident was at. Because I don't see really anybody. Shane was on pit road really early. Alright, well, still not sure what caused that. Maybe we can get a word with one of the drivers. Let's get a word with Adam Baker for the moment.
User was moved to your channel.
Adam Baker, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man. It's been 33 laps. Finally got a caution here. Do we know what caused the caution?
I believe it was a competition caution. He said they're throwing them every 30 laps if we don't get one.
Alright. Well, it's kind of a good break for you. You were kind of back a ways, and now you get right up with the leaders. How does it feel? Or how's the truck feel out there tonight? How's the track? And, I mean, how you moved up pretty good to get the third position.
Yeah, the truck's really tight. I was trying to save my tires at the beginning of the run to kind of gain some spots at the end there, and it seemed to work out. But yeah, it's really, really tight.
Planning on doing the same thing this run, saving your tires, trying to beat all these guys when they burn up their tires?
Maybe a little bit less, knowing we might get another competition caution, but we'll see.
Now, I believe this is the first race they're doing competition cautions. Does that kind of change your, I guess, mindset going in?
Definitely changes the strategy a little bit. This is my first truck race, so I'm not used to the normal format anyways, so it's different for sure.
All right. Well, I will let you get back to racing as we're about to go green.
Thank you.
Didn't know they were doing competition caution. That changes everything here tonight. As pace car should be dipping in here shortly, and Lupe Gonzalez will bring him back to green. Has led 33 laps. And he will not get that lap led. Shane Pippola steals one from him. And Shane's got to get down quick before Adam Baker makes a move on the inside. And Lupe Gonzalez right back out front leading the race. Adam Baker currently is sitting in second. They're making a great move around Shane Pippola. Shane Pippola will drop to the bottom. Brad Hicks right behind him. And Kurt Davidson rounds out your top five. And Joshua Thornton back on the lead lap. We have everybody on the lead lap here. We got a good battle back here for fifth position. Rob Whitmore is going to take it from him. Paul Zutta moving right behind him into sixth. And Kurt Davidson is moving backwards. Kurt Davidson now sits in seventh. And getting ready to get passed up by Nate Anderson. He's got to get down on that bottom line. Now Nate Anderson will go high, and Paul Zutta will pass Rob Whitmore to claim the fifth spot. And we've got pretty good battling going on back here. As that pack starts to sort themselves out, Paul Zota will lead that pack. He is currently in fifth position. Rob Whitmore in sixth. Nate Anderson seventh. Jeff Glockner in eighth. And Kurt Anderson in ninth. Nate Anderson going really high. Not going to lose position, though. And Shane Pippola has claimed second place back from Adam Baker. And this front four has established themselves going into this run. As we know, lap 60 will be another competition caution if we do not get another caution here. And this front four is going to keep on battling, and right behind them they got 5 more trucks battling. Blake Haynes trying to catch the pack and get involved in that. Thank you for stopping by The Breeze 1440. Lupe Gonzalez has led 41 of our 42 laps here. Shane Pippola has led one lap. Also, he currently sits in second. Adam Baker in third. Brad Hicks fourth. Paul Zota fifth. Rob Whitmore sixth. Nate Anderson seventh. Jeff Glockner eighth. Kurt Davidson ninth. Blake Haynes 10th. Aaron Cummings 11th. Joshua Thornton 12th. Shane McCurry in 13th. Billy Howard 14th. William Lee 15th. We had one caution, but it was a competition caution, which they will be taking every 30 laps if they do not have a caution. So it's been pretty clean racing out here so far. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Lupe Gonzalez out front, though, hasn't built such a commanding lead as he had before. There are no people laps down, and there have not been any. Well, there's been a couple hits on the wall, but nothing to pull a caution. They had one caution on lap 30 that was their competition caution, which is sort of like their caution clock that the trucks have. Nate Anderson keeps going high, but keeps defending that position, as I believe he is sitting in 7th position at the moment. Oh, he's sitting in 6th. To move some of these screens around really quick. Alright. Still got a pretty big pack of cars back here. Rob Whitmore has moved his way up to 5th, I believe. Yep, Rob Whitmore in 5th. Paul Zota falls back to 6th, but is right back on Rob Whitmore's tail. And Shane Pippola is keeping a close eye on Lupe this time, not letting him get that huge lead like he had in the previous run. Adam Baker is not on the track, seems to be blinking at the moment, but is running in 4th. Brad Hicks overtook him. Now, we remember Adam Baker did say he was going to save his tires during that last caution, and hope to get a run on these guys with the last 10 laps before competition caution would come back out. That competition caution is definitely going to change how these guys run here tonight. Because you only have to run 30 laps, and that caution will be out no matter what. As we come to lap 50, Lupe Gonzalez, 48 laps led. We still don't have one car a lap down. Pretty amazing so far. And it looks like Rob Whitmore has pushed ahead of Paul Zota a little bit, so he will be putting a little bit of space between him and Paul Zota so he can defend 5th place. And it looked like Adam Baker was starting to struggle there for a moment. As Rob Whitmore is starting to catch him, it looks like they may have burned their tires up because the back 5th through 9th is catching up quickly. And Adam Baker gets around Brad Hicks and will take back 3rd for the moment, but Rob Whitmore is starting to gain some speed on these guys as he has quickly made up time and has taken 4th position from Brad Hicks. And Paul Zoda starting to lose some speed. Must have burned his tires up, and a caution is out. I believe it was Aaron Cummings. Yep, Aaron Cummings lost control of it, it looks like. Oops, let's go to far chase. Yep, clipped the wall into the inside wall, loses control, and pulls the caution. Nobody else involved in that, luckily. And I believe he still had a reset. But Lupe Gonzalez still out front. Rob Whitmore not getting that run he wished he had had. Yeah, it's a tough course. I mean, Texas is notorious for losing it on two. So, gonna happen to somebody eventually, but that hard hit definitely does hurt Aaron's chances here tonight. Alright, gonna take a quick break, and then we are going to... Let's get Brad Hicks up here. Where's Brad right now? Brad is in fifth. We'll get Brad up here as soon as we get back from commercial. Alright, as soon as they get off pit road, we will... Who is that? The 48 of Adam Baker making a great move, comes off second. Let's get a word with Rob Whitmore, actually. Rob Whitmore, do you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
How's the truck feeling out there tonight?
It's good on the long runs. Short runs, I'm having a little bit of trouble, but the long runs, it seems to come in and do all right.
Yeah, it looked like you were getting a pretty good run there. How was this competition caution? I guess our version of the caution clock. How is it affecting your runs out here tonight?
Oh, it's not too bad. I like longer runs anyways, but I keep picking up a couple spots on the track and in the pits, so we're doing just fine.
All right, any strategy you got going in for this next 30 or so laps?
Just drive fast and turn left. That's about all I got.
All right. Well, good luck to you the rest of the race. Hope to speak to you at the end of the race.
All right, thank you. You have a good one.
User was moved out of your channel.
You're talking about how I can run the commercials during a race? Lupe Gonzalez still up front here. We'll see if somebody can beat him around this time. Adam Baker passes Shane Pippola out of the pits. He will have a chance to beat Lupe Gonzalez to the line and lead a lap. We'll see if he can get a lap lead and get a bonus point. Yeah, that is actually something I do in OBS. I designed that little background thing and was able to put the videos into it. Thanks for the follow, Aaron. I still have those audio clips on. Holy crap. OBS is a broadcasting program. Sorry about that music also. I have my Twitch alerts. I thought I had them turned off, but guess not. Did you use your quick repair earlier in the race, Aaron? Oh, you forgot to uncheck it. OBS is a program for Windows, and I believe it's now for Mac and Linux. But no, you can't get it on your iPod or your iPad or anything like that. It's specifically for broadcasting on a computer. And the pace car will dip to pit road. And let's see who gets the lap lead here. As Shane Pippola stole one earlier, will Adam Baker steal one? He does not. And Adam Baker's starting to drop back already. You see that high line getting pushed back quick. And Adam Baker drops to the inside. Rob Whitmore said he was going to try to save his tires, but let's see if he saves his tires this time around. As we know, Adam Baker didn't save them last time around and ended up hurting him near the end of the run. And it does look like Rob Whitmore is going to back off a little bit from that main pack. 99 on Paul Zoda still on the high side, defending Blake Haynes, who started out near the front tonight and has slowly dropped back since taking damage. And Paul Zoda is trying to get down to that inside to get around the 40 of Kurt Davidson. Not able to quite get around him just yet. Adam Baker still sitting in third, trying to save those tires. Blake Haynes making a move now around Kurt Davidson, who clips the grass a little bit. Keeps control of it, though. And surprisingly, we've had one competition caution and one caution for a wreck. And it's been clean racing. As we are more than halfway through this race here, I expect to see the same racing going on. Lupe Gonzalez hasn't had a huge lead since that first run that they had. He is out to his 2-second lead on Shane Pippola, though. And we got one car down on the apron. I believe that's the 28 of Joshua Thornton. It is not Joshua Thornton. Who's that? Aaron Cummins making his way back onto the track. And Aaron will be back on the track. 9 laps down, but still out there. Or 8 laps down. Let's see, how many laps down is Aaron? Aaron is 9 laps down, but he is going to stay out on the track and keep fighting here tonight. And he's got the 2 of William Lee right behind him. We've still got this 3-truck pack of Nate Anderson, Rob Whitmore, and Paul Zoda. Paul Zoda's been on the cusp of getting into the top 5 all race here tonight. Doesn't look like there's much of a change going on there. Let's take a look around the rest of the track here. Got Blake Haynes in 7th. Kurt Davidson back in 8th. Yep, we have 49 to go. I want to imagine lap 95, as they hit 20 to go, they'll have another competition cautioned, hoping to kind of have a shootout at the end here. Or they may just let it play out, have some green flag stops. Rob Whitmore. Oh, we have Am I live? I don't think I was live. Because we have Rob Whitmore around Nate Anderson. Yep, I missed a couple laps. I'm pretty sure. Because we got 46 to go now. And Nate Anderson's going to try to make the move, and so is Blake Haynes on Paul Zoda. And it looks like Blake Haynes will get the pass on Paul Zoda, making his way back up the field after a wreck earlier in the race pushed him back. And Lupe Gonzalez is getting back out to a commanding lead. 0.6 over Shane Pippola. And Adam Baker is back even more. Almost to a 2-second gap. Let's do a run through of the field here. Lupe Gonzalez started first. Currently is first. Has led 70 laps here tonight. Has been out front and a commanding lead most of the race here. Shane Pippola led one lap on a restart. Started third, currently sits in second. We had somebody come into the pits. Shane McCurry looks like he was involved in a little bit of an accident. Adam Baker started sixth, currently sits third. Nate Anderson started eighth and currently sits fourth. Blake Haynes started fourth, currently sits fifth, as he did pass Rob Whitmore and is now working on Nate Anderson. Rob Whitmore started fifth, currently sits sixth. Paul Zoda started ninth, currently sits seventh. Kurt Davidson started 14th, currently sits eighth. Brad Hicks started second, currently sitting back in ninth. Joshua Thornton started 13th, currently sits 10th. Jeff Klockner started 12th, currently sits 11th. Billy Howard started 7th and is in 12th at the moment. William Lee started 11th and sits in 13th. Jay McCurry started in 10th, currently sits in 14th. And Aaron Cummings started 15th and currently sits 15th. And we'll have to see if Jay McCurry is going to come back onto the track. As if he does not, Aaron Cummings will gain a spot. We got the nice battle for, I believe it's 4th, 5th, and 6th between Blake Haynes, who's made his way out in front of that pack, Nate Anderson, and Rob Whitmore. And I have to imagine they will be pulling a competition caution in either 10 or 20 laps. Nate Anderson got a little tight there and almost hit the wall. Keeps it together, though. Now we had Adam Baker telling us that these trucks do get tight as the long run goes around. And you can see Nate Anderson almost going high every time into the corner. I have to imagine his tires are starting to get burned up as he's starting to get caught by Paul Zoda. Lupe Gonzalez currently out front with a 0.7 lead. But it looks like Shane Pippola is starting to carve into that. If we get some updated times, Lupe running a 30.084 and Shane Pippola pulled in a 29.931, so he is carving into that lead a little bit. But it looks like Lupe is getting it right back as he's starting to add some time on to Shane. We go back to this 3-truck battle between Blake Haynes, Rob Whitmore, and Nate Anderson. And Shane McCurry has taken it behind the wall for the race tonight. We have 1 truck out, and it looks like 2 cars laps down. The 88 of Jeff Glockner is 3 laps down, and the 69 of Aaron Cummings is 9 laps down. Oh, is Jeff Glockner on pit road? Because he is... Looks like he's coming off pit road. So he will be 4 laps down. Let's see, 4 laps down, and Aaron is still 9 laps down. But Lupe Gonzalez out front. Rob Whitmore still up here battling with Blake Haynes. Will take 4th back. Paul Zoda now starting to drop back a little bit. Brad Hicks was able to get around him. Oh, we got... Oh, they're braking. They are not wrecking. Rob Whitmore currently sitting in 4th, trying to defend from Blake Haynes. We have another truck a lap down, Billy Howard. He is 2 laps down at the moment. Battle continues between Blake Haynes and Rob Whitmore. Adam Baker is in no man's land at the moment. 4 seconds ahead of 4th position, but also 4 seconds behind 2nd. As we're on 30 to go, and we'll see when they pull this competition caution. We'll see if they wait till lap 90 to pull it. We've got the 36 of Nate Anderson limping to the pits. Not sure what happened with Nate there, but he has come to pit road. See if we can see if he just pulled it to the pits. I'm almost wondering if these guys are not going to have that last competition caution. And guys are going to have to come to the pits to get fuel. Shane Pipple is starting to gain some time. We'll see if Shane can catch up and make it 2 straight for Shane here tonight. Adam Baker's still a far distance behind, almost the whole straightaway behind him. And Blake Haynes and Rob Whitmore starting to make a move, starting to gain some time on him. As they are now 3 seconds behind Adam Baker. And Nate Anderson has gone 2 laps down and is back on the track. And we have Lupe. Oh, Lupe is not in the pits. Trying to see if anybody else will be taking any pit stops here. Adam Baker's made up a ton of time. Oh, we have caution. That's why. Competition caution with 25 to go. Watching all the telemetry here, did not see the caution come out. Caution is a competition caution. They're doing kind of like the NASCAR Truck Series does, where they have a... Basically, they're doing every 30 laps, they'll pull caution. I know in the NASCAR Truck Series, they do a caution clock. Well, here they just do 30 laps. If they don't have a caution before then, they'll pull it. Kind of gives some guys a little bit of a breather, and some of these guys get their laps back. Okay. I know not a lot of people watch the Truck Series anymore, so. But Lupe Gonzalez brings them to pit road. And we will take a quick break, and we'll get somebody to interview right after this. Alright, let's see who we can get. Let's get Paul Zoda. He's been battling up here.
User was moved to your channel.
Paul Zoda, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you, man.
Well, it's been a pretty good race so far. How's the truck been feeling out there tonight?
That feels pretty good. Tightens up quite a bit once the tires drop off, so it gets to be a handful. You just it pops out of nowhere.
Now, with this competition caution going on today, how do you think it's affected the race? I mean, do you think guys are playing the competition cautions and hoping they'll come out, or they won't have another caution come out during that time? How do you think it's affected the race?
Yeah, I think a couple of guys knew it was going to be coming out, so they instead of going into the pits, they kind of held off a little bit, knowing it was coming at lap 90. Which is something new that we're trying here. Try to follow the trucks and see how it does here, especially with these small fields. I think it might be pretty good to keep racing tight again.
Yeah, it's definitely given a lot of these guys a second chance at getting back up near the front. What's your? Do you have any strategy going into this last 20 or so laps?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to save some tires. I noticed they drop off pretty quick if you burn, if you really try to get too many positions at once. So I'm gonna try to hang on and hope I got something at least to get a top five maybe. But I don't think I have anything for those guys up in the front tonight.
All right. Well, as we go one to go, I'll bring you back down, and good luck to you the rest of the race here.
All right, thank you, man. Hopefully we'll see you after the race.
User was moved out of
All right, and we should have 21 laps to go as they come to the start. And let's see if anybody's got anything for Lupe Gonzalez here, who has led now 92 laps. And you have to imagine these guys will be putting everything on the line here. And I believe they can run about 15 laps without burning off their tires. So I don't remember the tire wear at Texas. And I don't know if they're using the official iRacing one. We'll see if anybody's got anything left in the tank for Lupe Gonzalez. As pace car will dip to pit road, let's see if Shane Pippola steals another lap. And it looks like Shane Pippola will steal another lap led from Lupe Gonzalez. It won't make much of a difference, but Shane does have 2 laps led now. We'll see if Shane can get to the inside as quick as he can. It looks like he's dropping to the inside, and Blake Haynes will end up getting dropped back now behind Adam Baker. A little bit of shoving going on here as they come to 20 to go. And I imagine we're going to see one more caution before we get done here tonight, as these guys are going to be pushing harder and harder. As you see Rob Whitmore right back into the mix, sitting back in 6th position. And instead of a 3-car pack at the beginning here, we got a 6-car pack. We'll see if anybody can catch these guys as quick as they can to try to steal a win. And we still have 15 trucks on the track here tonight. Everybody's going to finish out this race. And the back half of this front pack is not going to give up and let off. They're going to try to stay with them as long as they can. Lupe starting to put some distance between him and Shane Pippola. And Adam Baker is right on the back of Shane Pippola. No saving tires here for Adam Baker. Blake Haynes right on the back of Adam Baker as well. And Brad Hicks and Rob Whitmore starting to back off a little bit more. Shane Pippola trying to close that gap between him and Lupe. As we're on 15 to go. I'd imagine we see Shane Pippola take a little bit of a chance on passing Lupe as we get to 10 to go, or even 5 to go. Lupe's lead now down to 1.5 or 0.15 seconds. If I was these 3 trucks behind Lupe, I'd be working together, hoping to catch him. And it looks like Blake Haynes is dropping off the pack. Shane Pippola now 0.2 behind Lupe. They're starting to lose him. And you see that gap between them, and it's back down to 0.16. They are battling out there, trying to keep distance between each other. And if Lupe can hold on, this will be his first win here for the Truck Series. If Shane can get around him, he'll make it 2 in a row. As we're on 10 to go. See what Shane and Adam have left in the tank. Quick rundown of where everybody currently sits. Lupe Gonzalez, first place. Shane Pippola, second. Adam Baker, third. Blake Haynes, fourth. Rob Whitmore, fifth. Brad Hicks, sixth. Paul Zota, seventh. Joshua Thornton has made his way back up to eighth. Kurt Davidson, ninth. Billy Howard, 10th. Nate Anderson, 11th. William Lee, 12th. Jeff Glockner, 2 laps down in 13th. Aaron Cummings, 9 laps down in 14th. And Shane McCurry is 13 laps down. Excuse me, 14 laps down. As we're on 8 to go, and Lupe is starting to build a gap between him and Shane. And we've got somebody with a blown engine making his way around the track. Shane McCurry has blown his engine. No caution, and we continue to roll here. 7 laps to go. And Shane just keeps letting off a little bit and closing that gap. And we'll see if he can close the gap in 7 laps. You can still see that smoke from Shane McCurry, who I believe has taken it behind the wall because he's blown his engine. And the biggest battle right now, first and second. Blake Haynes is closing the gap on Rob Whitmore, but... And it looks like Lupe is just starting to open that lead up even more. Almost up to a 0.5 second lead. And if Lupe can hold on here, Lupe will be your winner tonight. He has led 108 laps. The only 2 laps he didn't lead, Shane stole from him on restarts. And we've got another blown engine. No caution. And Aaron Cummings blew his engine. Managed to keep it green, though. Couple blown engines, but we are staying green. With 3 laps to go, Lupe Gonzalez, 0.7 seconds ahead. Adam Baker is another 0.7 behind Shane. And then there's another 2.1 seconds before we get back to 4th. So this top 3 should be your top 3 for the night. Unless somebody has a crazy wreck as we come to 2 to go. And Lupe now gaining even more time. Adam Baker trying to make a move to second place. Closes up the gap on Shane a little bit. Take a look back here at the battle for second place as we come to the white flag. And I don't know if Adam can pass Shane here, but he definitely gave it his all on this last lap. And he's closing up to 2 seconds. He may try to get a run on the inside. Will not get it. As Lupe Gonzalez is just going to cruise to the finish. Almost a second and a half ahead of everybody else. And there's your winner tonight, Lupe Gonzalez. Shane Pippola will finish second. Adam Baker third. Rob Whitmore fourth. And rounding up your top 5, Blake Haynes tonight. And we'll take a quick break. And as soon as we get back, we will have some interviews. All right, and we're going to get a quick interview here with Adam Baker here in a second. Let's see. There is. Yeah, it was definitely a great race at the finish. I mean, with how far of a lead Lupe had on the field, it was great to see that battle at the end. And let's pull up Adam Baker here really quick.
User was moved to your channel.
Adam Baker, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, third place finish tonight. How'd those final laps feel? It looked like you were getting close to Shane there.
I actually got by him on the last lap there at the line.
Did it count you a second?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, my telemetry was wrong then. So, congrats on the second place finish. What did you have in that tank to get by him on those last couple laps?
I kind of found something in turns 1 and 2, running the middle line really helped me out with the run off the turn. And then I was doing pretty well in 3 and 4 throughout the entire race. It's just 1 and 2 I was kind of struggling with, but I think that final run off the turn, I got underneath him and just edged him at the line.
Now, were you trying to save your tires for the end of the race, or were you just kind of putting it all on the line for the last 20 or so laps?
I was definitely trying to stay with him. I saved my tires just a tiny bit once I knew I wasn't going to catch Lupe, but the last 5 laps, I really went for it.
All right. Well, congrats on your second place finish. Any shout outs you'd like to give tonight?
I'd like to thank the league, Southern Motorsports, all the admins, everybody who races out here. We've got a great league going, lots of fun every single race. And you for broadcasting, and then, yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, congrats on your second place finish again, man.
Thank you.
User was moved out of
I
your channel.
don't think we have anybody else in TeamSpeak to interview here tonight, so We'll go through the results since the telemetry was messed up. We do see that Adam Baker did edge Shane Pipla, so Lupe Gonzalez will be your winner here tonight. Adam Baker second, Shane Pipla third, Rob Whitmore fourth, Blake Haynes fifth, Joshua Thornton sixth, Brad Hicks seventh, Paul Zoda eighth, Kurt Davidson ninth, Dave Anderson 10th, Billy Howard 11th, William Lee 12th, Jeff Glockner 13th, Aaron Cummings 14th, Shane McCurry 15th, and David Everly did get 5 laps in, finished as 16th. So with that, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by tonight. I do broadcast iRacing. Specifically, I broadcast Southern Motorsport Racing League on Tuesday nights. If you'd like to check them out, their site is posted in the chat. I also broadcast an iRacing League on Saturday nights starting July 16th. Racing Freaks. What was my command for that one? And if I get this site wrong, please tell me, David Everly, because I see that you are in here. I do regularly broadcast other games, so make sure to hit that follow button. And as always, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys later.